I was doing this goddamn audio thing. Oh, did I find the right audio? That's fine. Why you got audio in my inbox? I'm gonna be so confident. Know about that audio. I just heard a fucking shotgun go off, man. It's like a mixture of guns. Did y'all see? Is that the audio game? Who else heard this audio? It wasn't that many goddamn shots. That's like over 200. That's like 100, 200, 300 goddamn shots. When I first heard the audio. All straight out here to come through. All straight out here to come through. All straight out here to come through. And you got all straight out here to come through. Maybe shoot the middle down. Y'all was already in there.
This is her saying this out her.
The tournament had an elite field of top pro and amateur black golfers. The John Chippett is a series of competitions named after the first black golf professional in the United States. Martin Smith Jr. was an IHSA state champion in Winnebago, and he was the greater operator.
So a term with WG was a 6-month period. You can start on the first of any month that you choose, but you need to slow down.
They know for a fact that they went to the Bahamas, Cancun, and they went to Bali. But drop everything, hit the subscribe.
Spent almost 50 years teaching and coaching at Belvedere High School.
When Tommy comes home to Memphis, he has to stop.
Was the head football coach from 1997 through 2006.
Instagram, this video was just taken last week, and you can see young Dolph right. We can fact. Both missed. Young Dolph, regular customer at that Makita's Cookies, and was just there last week, in fact. Take a look at this video.
Listen to it.
Makita Cookies. Get inside. Come back around there. What you got? Chocolate chip. Them hot. Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
Listen.
According to Makita's Cookies Instagram, this video was just taken last week, and you can
check this out.
Makita Cookies. Get inside. Come back around there.
Listen to what she say right here.
What you got? Chocolate chip. Them hot. Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
Just for you. Just for you.
What you got? Chocolate chip. Them hot. Just for you. Appreciate you, baby.
Straight out the oven. Just for you. Straight out the oven. Just for you. Straight out the oven. Just for you. What that mean? That they knew he was coming. He didn't just pop up on him. So she got his number. He wasn't calling them private and saying, I'm on my way up there. Just for you. He didn't go up there and sit around and wait for them cookies. Got them straight out the oven. Just for him. So that means he called up there and said, have me some cookies going. I'm finna pull up and get them fresh up out the oven. So that right there already tells you he gave them the heads up of getting there. He gave them the heads up he was coming, right? That's the first thing. The second thing, listen to this. Let me find this video. Listen to what she say right here. Listen to what she explained right here. She fucked herself up trying to explain this. She got a lot of explaining to do. She got some explaining.
The scientists and engineers
Listen
that
to what she
support
say
the
right
next
here.
mission to Mars
Check
could
this
be
out.
in this class.
Check this out.
Parking lot where you guys can see him fully parked.
Check this out.
Look at the footage first.
Okay,
Right here.
So your dad.
Listen.
So his car wasn't even
Listen.
on the floor at the time.
Listen.
At this time,
Listen.
What did your dad tell you when you got the phone call? Breaking down. How did he tell you?
he
Listen.
just said, "Man, they didn't kill somebody up here." At this time, my dad was literally outside of the store. He did not know who was laying on the floor at the time when he called me. When he got closer to the scene, because he was still by his car. If anybody looks at the video, his car wasn't even parked all the way back to the store. He was.
Okay.
What did your dad tell you when you got the
Let's go.
phone
One more
call?
time.
Breaking down. How did he tell you?
He just said, "Man, they didn't kill somebody up here." At this time, my dad.
Look, how he know they killed somebody up there? He didn't know nothing, remember? He just pulled up. He didn't know shit. He didn't know nothing. He didn't know nothing. She even said when he walked in there, he didn't even notice a dead body on the floor. So, how he gonna call her and say they didn't kill somebody up here? Because by the time he talked to her, he in the background saying, "Stay with me, Dolph, stay with me, Dolph." Remember, that's what she said? But I thought he didn't know who it was. How he gonna pull up and say they killed somebody and he didn't know shit? Because his ass went in there. You know how we know he went in there? Because he got that cordless phone with him. Listen to what she say. She just fucked up.
What did your dad tell you when you got the phone call? Breaking down. How did he tell you?
He just said, "Man, they didn't kill somebody up here." At this.
How? Look, so check this out. So say it already happened and he walk in there. He didn't notice there was a dead body on the floor. He didn't know that it was a shooting up there. She gonna say he didn't even know it was shattered glass. Listen, so that means if he went in there, he found out it was Dolph. Because he seen him, looked at him, and said, "Stay with me, Dolph, stay with me, Dolph." He didn't say, "Oh, this Dolph. Oh. She didn't say he said that on the phone. She said she heard him on the phone saying, "Stay with me, Dolph, stay with me, Dolph." She ain't said nothing about that was discovering who got killed. So he gonna call her and say they didn't kill somebody up here. Well, remember, she said he didn't know nothing. Two, I'm gonna let it continue playing because she gonna say, remember, at this time, he's still at his car. So if he's still at his car, how he know they killed somebody? If he's still at his car, how do he know they killed somebody? You digs? So, and she gonna say on here, he didn't even bag his car all the way up. So he pulled up and just jumped out. Why he didn't bag his car up? Why he didn't bag his car up? For one, he couldn't have bagged his car up because there was already two cars right there. Remember the gold Honda Accord and the gray one, and the newer gray Honda Accord or Honda Civic. The gold Honda Civic and the gray Honda Accord. They already got both parking spots. The dad would have had to been blocking one of them cars in if he was gonna bag up. So what made him stop bagging up and block in one of the cars? He wasn't gonna bag in and get no space, no way. So you saying that them two workers, you saying all them workers weren't there and them two cars parked on the side wasn't there. The daddy pulled up and didn't bag up. He just jumped out and went in there. Remember, he didn't know nothing. He didn't know nothing. So why would he not park his car the right way? So you saying he pulled up when no cars there, he pulled up and didn't bag up the right way? You mean to tell me that gold car and that gray car pulled up in the parking lot and parked over in the spot when the dad could have bagged up because wasn't no cars there? Or when he got there, them two cars was already there, and he couldn't bag up in the parking space no way, because two cars was already there. See what I'm saying? So if they done shot and left, and now the daddy pulling up, how the workers ain't went out the back, came out the front yet, told the daddy what didn't happen. Because they would have heard the shots. They heard the shots. They would have heard the cars pulling off. And then they would have got up looking around. They knew Dolph was out there. The cousin know Dolph got shot. So when the cars pulled off, how the cousin didn't run out there to the daddy and say, oh, they didn't kill Dolph in here, run in here. They didn't kill Dolph. How they stay inside and then run out there and tell the daddy what's going on, and they can see the daddy walking up through the clear glass. For one, to get glass shot out. So if they down on their hands and knees trying to help Dolph, they would have seen the daddy walking up and would have said, hey, they killed Dolph, they killed Dolph. But he didn't know nothing. So listen to her say he didn't know nothing. Listen.
What did your dad tell you? You got the phone call, breaking it. How did he tell you?
You just said, man, they didn't kill somebody up here. At this time, my dad was literally outside of the store. He did not know who was laying on the floor at the time when he called me. When he got closer to the scene, because he was still by his car. If anybody looks at
So how they know he killed some? How he know somebody got killed? How he know somebody was in there dead if he was way by his car and he didn't know nothing? She lying. She making up stuff, trying to make it sound good. She lying. I got her. I knew all I had to do was just keep listening. What up, D-Boss? See you in a minute. How you been? Got her. Got her. Got her. Send it to my email, teamfootage3d@gmail.com. TEAMFOOTAGE 3, the numeral uno 3, the numeral digit 3, and lowercase d, the letter D, at gmail.com. But yeah, they gonna keep going in circles with the KJ thing. I told you, I figured it out. Devontae Freeman, who was a running back for Atlanta Falcons, and Mike Glennon, the quarterback at Chicago Bears. That's where the white girl come in for the white boys. That's where the black girl come in for the black boys. That's where Backpage come in with them girls selling ass. That's where the Six come in with her going up there selling ass. And then when she went back to their party they was having, that's when all the other guys realized they had somebody coming through to prostitute. It got out of hand. You know what I'm talking about? It got out of hand. And they had to do something with her body. They couldn't just let her be found and it wasn't nothing. They had to have a video, a fake video of her walking and on video so they can say, here go the video, leave it alone, go back to business. See, if it wasn't no video or nothing and no nothing, the police had to do their job and investigate. But if they got a tape and say, look, did nothing happen, she did it on her own, ain't no investigation. That's why a lot of people was getting murked on tape. And then the tapes get edited. So they can say, here it go. Nothing happened strange. They just died. Have a nice day. So I'm saying. So that Raven girl done sat there and lied. Let's listen to her lie again.
Outside of the store. He didn't.
What did your dad tell you? You got the phone call, breaking it. How did he tell you?
When she got the phone call.
Somebody up here.
How? They didn't kill somebody, but he didn't know nothing. He didn't know nothing. He was outside the store. He did not know nothing. He didn't know they killed somebody. He didn't know who was dead and they on the floor. He didn't know nothing. How he know they somebody was in there dead, but he didn't know who? And all they gonna say is they killed somebody up here. It could have been one of the workers. It could have been the cousin. It could have been the son. Who opened up the store that day? Because the mama, the daddy, and Raven weren't there. So who opened up the store? They know who opened up the store. Why he wouldn't be concerned that it was one of the workers or the cousin, the son, the niece, or somebody. Yeah. So Raven, Winston, can bring your fat ass on over here, because I'm telling you, your ass going to jail. You going to prison, girl. And you gonna have to pay me from jail. Telling you, Raven going to jail. Raven Winton is going to prison for conspiracy. Because they gonna get Gotti. And Gotti gonna have to tell them that, the cookie shop was in on it. Once they get Gotti, the cookie shop is automatically part of it. Because check it out. They tried to hide the fact of who did it and who paid the money to have it done, right? That's why can't nobody snitch on the cookie shop right now, because if they do, then they know everybody else is involved. So as long as they say the cookie shop didn't have nothing to do with it, it still keep it all scattered out there like don't nobody know what's going on. But soon somebody snitch on the cookie shop, then everybody who been blamed for this murder is most definitely guilty. They trying to hold on to not being guilty by not snitching on the cookie shop yet. That's what y'all don't understand. They can't snitch on the cookie. They tell me, why ain't nobody snitched on the cookie shop? It did nothing to them. Because that was set there and prove that them boys is guilty. That would prove Govan is guilty. So they gotta leave the cookie people alone, because the cookie people will bring it all together and make it a solid case that they set up off. See what I'm saying? So they can't implicate. That's the one people that they can't implicate is the cookie shop. Because if they implicate the cookie shop, everybody that they got right now saying they guilty of Dolph murder gonna be found guilty. Because the cookie shop is the missing link. It ain't the murderers, because they got them in the thing. It ain't the guy who set it up, because they got him they had locked him up and got him out here on monitor. See what I'm saying? The ones who shot the guns, they got them locked up in jail. So it's a missing link. Most of the time, the missing link will be what? The killer. They got the killers. How they gonna have the killers? How they find out who the killers were and they had on masks and hoodies and shit? We, the public, is looking at it and don't know who it is. How the police know who it is? When it first happened, they said Raven asked what was Straight Drop name. That was before they even said Straight Drop had anything to do with anything. Why is she worried about what Straight Drop real name is? Then she gonna say, oh, I didn't know we was friends on there. But you asking what his real name is. So out of all the people on your Facebook friend list, you gonna look through it and say, what's Straight Drop real name? And come to find out he supposed to be one of the shooters. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Let's listen to her lie again.
What did your dad tell you? You got the phone call. How did he tell you?
He just said, man, they need somebody up here. At this time, my dad was literally outside of the store. He did not know who was laying on the floor at the time when he called me. When he got closer to the scene, because he was still by his car. If anybody looks at the video, his car,
just because somebody laying down on the floor don't mean they dead.
He was like literally about to pull back in the store when he realized that he saw a lot of shattered glass. He was not even all the way down the parking lot.
So if he said they didn't kill somebody up here and he didn't know nothing and he was bagging up, he didn't know nothing, how would he be able to tell her that he didn't know who was dead on the floor when he didn't know nothing. He didn't even know the glass was shattered. So how he gonna goddamn say they killed somebody if he didn't even know the glass was shattered? So that mean he went in there when he said he didn't and he wasn't there. So that mean he went in there and saw everything and then came outside and act like he just pulled up when the police got there. Lie. His car was there before the police cars was there. So how he just get there? Lie. Got her. Popped her ass off. I knew I was gonna get her. I knew it.
Fully parked. Look at the footage first.
Okay, look, tell me this. So your dad was your. I want to know this. When was your dad? Was he? Did your dad see the shooting? Did your dad see what happened at all?
He did not.
So when your dad
So-
described it to you, he described it from a third.
If he didn't see nothing, he don't know nothing. How he pull up and then instantly call her and say they killed somebody up here and he didn't even know no glass was shattered. So he sat there and told her, oh, I didn't even know no glass was shattered. I didn't even know nobody was dead on the floor. I didn't even know who it was. But she gonna say when he on the phone, he's saying, stay with me, dawg. Stay with me, dawg. Then cut her up. Up. Cut her up. Her up. Got her.
As far as telling you the things that transpired, was he telling you something that somebody else told him?
As far as somebody saying somebody killed this man up here?
Yeah. As far as what happened.
What she say? What she fucked up?
As far as telling you the things that transpired, was he telling you something that somebody else told him?
As far as somebody saying somebody killed this man up
That
here?
somebody saying he killed
As far
him.
as telling you
What?
the things that transpired, was he telling you something that somebody else told him?
As far as somebody saying somebody killed this man up here?
Yeah. As far as what happened at the restaurant. I mean, in the cookie store.
As far as I know, my dad had a visual of someone laying on the floor, but he didn't know exactly who it was at the time. That's when he called and said,
So
man,
you mean to tell me Dolph hanging out the window, he gonna say they killed somebody up there, but he didn't know the glass was shattered, but he can see somebody laying on the floor. How he gonna see somebody laying on the floor, but don't see the glass shattered, but Dolph's arm hanging out the window? Shit, y'all. We got her. Somebody get double tap. Somebody go over there and get double tap. Tell them to come over here or go live and get Raven. Y'all go get Raven. She on the Jamaican thick. Go get Raven. Go get double tap and tell them to come on over in here. Or tell double tap to go live and get Raven. And Raven ain't finna do no screaming over me. She ain't finna do no talking over me, not answering. Talking about he old punk ass. You owe me some money. I ain't got the answer. I knew all I had to do was just listen, pay attention. And it came to me when she talking about some, oh yeah, them hot, just for you. Hold on, what you mean, them hot, straight out the oven. Yeah, them hot, just for you. Huh? Yeah. So, I'm gonna sit on here in silence and wait on Double Tap and Raven to come into the building. Je did.
they can kill somebody up here.
Okay.
At the time, we thought it was somebody on our payroll on the employer.
Let's talk about that real quick.
He didn't think it was somebody there because he said they didn't kill somebody up here. And you mean to tell me he wasn't showing no concern? He could say, oh, they didn't kill somebody up here. But you didn't see no shattered glass, but you can see somebody laying on the floor? How you gonna see somebody laying on the floor and don't see the shattered glass and Dolph's arm is hanging out the goddamn window? So his vision to let him see an arm stretched out. but it won't let him see that the arm is poking out the window. He don't see that. He sees some shiny shit at the top, like glass and reflection of light in the sun and stuff. And the bottom of it, goddamn, where you can see straight through and see that red wall. It's all dull looking, but the top is shiny like some glass, but at the bottom it's like outside. Like, fuck out of here. Caught up. Caught up. Can you feel me? Caught up. Caught up. Can you feel me? Caught up. She caught up, y'all.
Day at the restaurant, who's all working? How many people is working in that location that day?
And that day it was 3 people.
Okay, 3 people. These are 3 employees, 2 employees and a family member.
That is correct.
And he gonna say they didn't kill somebody up here. So it's a family member and 2 employees, and he gonna call her and say they didn't kill somebody up here. And he didn't know nothing because he didn't walk up on the stove yet. Lies. She can't even get him right. She got all that shit jumbled up and people didn't fail for it. Nope. I ain't going. I ain't going. Hey. How you share this live? Share this live and go to double tap. Somebody go share the live and send it to them. Let me see, share. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. I got copy link, Messenger, Facebook, Gmail, old Twitter. I can create a post. Let's see. I'm sharing it. If I copy the link, I ain't gonna be able to leave out of here and go get the double time. Damn, I ain't gonna be able to highlight, save, channel, 5 minutes of spring. What's the plus sign to start a poll? I ain't worried about that either. Let's filter shit. Don't worry about that. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna get double tapping them or what? Or what? Yep. What's happening, Black Prime? I ain't mean not to speak. I guess y'all can't get in touch with them. I just shared a live and sent it to double tap. I'm gonna get a copy. Let me see. Share. Copy link. Now I'm finna end this and go send this to double tizzy. Alright, out.